What's up, everybody? King of Fomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. Make sure you follow me over there on Telegram. That's t.me/KingofFomo1, as well as my TikTok channel listed right there on the screen. So today we're going to be talking about the Polygon network, the Matic network, and the profitable different types of dApps that are over here. Can you make a lot from them? Are they things to get excited about? I'm going to get into them right now. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the Matic network, the quickest tutorial I can give you to get involved, if you know how to use Binance Smart Chain, if you know how to use Ethereum, it's pretty much the same thing as that. It's really, really easy. The first thing you want to do is to go over to QuickSwap, and there's going to be a button up here that says switch to Matic network. So click that button. Click the yes boxes for all of that, and it's going to activate the node for your wallet to connect to the Matic network. The next thing you want to do is to go over to the website wallet.matic.network, go over to this Matic bridge, and then you can send over all kinds of coins over to the Matic network to be able to use the swap, just like with the Binance Smart Chain. Beyond that, you don't really need a tutorial. Everything's pretty much the same as the Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum, MetaMask, and everything else like that. So there's been a lot of projects that have been popping up on the Polygon network over the past, I guess, 2 days, and these projects have taken off like crazy. So Polywhale it's a farm very similar to, it's basically a clone of Goose.finance, Pancake Swap, that kind of thing. And it's got a total value locked to $271 million, which is insane. And I think all-time high was a little over $300 million TVL, and the price of the coin is currently $99. All-time high for this was about $220, and it's currently dropped since then. Now you're going to have a lot of other farms that are coming up. Now, the thing about Polywhale is that it has first movers advantage. So that's one of the reasons, I think one of the only reasons why it's got about $300 million of total value locked in here. Because if you move over to the Polygon network, you don't really have that much to do over here. So this is kind of one of the only things to really make money with. And a lot of people made a lot of money over the past couple days, myself included, with Polywhale. Now, is it something that you still want to jump into? I mean, you have to really do your own research on that. Personally, I don't know. I don't know if this, and we're going to talk about some other ones that are launching soon. So if you do jump over to this network and you want to try it out, there's things like PolyFox. This is launching in one day. There's PolyGaj, which is launching on Sunday or on Monday, and there's this is PolyCat, which is launching on, I think this is launching in a day as well, so the same day as Polywhale, or maybe on Sunday. So a lot of different projects to jump into. Now here's my honest opinion about these things. So all of these farms over here on the Polygon network are simply just clones of Goose, which is a clone of Pancake Swap, which is a clone of Sushi Swap, which is a clone of Uniswap, and the ideas are not really that interesting. When you clone a contract code, when you clone also a website user interface, when you clone also a roadmap as well, what happens is you generate a lot of community of just the people that want to milk the system, and your community is made up of entirely of people who want to make money and not of people who want to actually see where this project's going, what's exciting about the product overall. And the problem with attracting so many people who just want to make money is as soon as they stop making money, they leave. As opposed to a product that actually has promise for the future, that is creative, and that people can actually say, hey, these guys know what they're doing. So I think that's the main problem with all of these farms right now, is that it's just a code copy paste. And even though this $300 million of total value locks is pretty impressive, even for the Binance Smart Chain, because it's first movers advantage and nothing else is really available to play around with over here on Polygon, I think that's the main reason why it has taken off so much. Now, that's not to say that this coin can't go up again to $200 in value. If it does do a similar thing like Pancake, if they have competent developers, then yeah, this thing can go up like crazy. But I mean, that remains to be seen if it's nothing more than just a copy paste on a different network. And then you have some other ones that are launching soon. Again, you can give them some credit, but they all have their own issues. PolyGaj is a coin that is created from a preteen, a 12-year-old. So I mean, for myself, I don't really trust any preteens creating anything. They don't really have enough experience in real life to do anything in the system. Yeah, you can make money with it probably, but will it last more than a day? Probably not. PolyFox, same deal here. Not created by a 12-year-old, but there's only one token, so it starts with one token and it starts minting more and more. That might not be a bad thing, but I think that there's the price is going to dump as soon as it launches, and again, and once people stop making money, they leave, and I think that's going to be a problem for PolyFox. And then you have PolyCat, which is I just found out about PolyCat not that long ago. So this one already, so they all have a total value lock because people are already priming themselves for the farming that's launching soon here. So you can buy the token. I don't really recommend that, but you can buy the token. If it goes up a lot in value, congratulations, but it potentially can dump pretty hard as upon launch because people are going to be minting free tokens after that. So people are priming themselves for that, and you know, PolyCat has 8 million, or is it 8? That's 8,000. I thought that was 8 million. $8,000 of TVL. A lot of these things are from the ground up. You have risk of scams and all kinds of things like that. So you gotta like look at the code and everything like that. But they are there, and if those of you who want to try to earn with this, it's the same as the Binance Smart Chain. You do have early first movers advantage. Personally, what I'm waiting for is something new and innovative on the Polygon network, or even another clone of something else on the Polygon network. This is, in my opinion, a good competitor to the Binance Smart Chain. So I'm looking at as much as I can over here on the Polygon network, and I'm going to keep you guys updated. I made a lot of money with Polywhale actually yesterday. I rode it from about $110 all the way up to $220, and I sold basically at the top. So we'll see what happens. I just wanted to keep you guys aware and give you a heads up on what's going on over here on Polygon. Just like with the Binance Smart Chain, it's in the beginning processes, it's in the baby phases. You're going to have a lot of rough starts with a lot of coins here, but as Matic continues to grow, Ethereum is at an all-time high today. As like more adoption comes, that's going to be the most important part. And we can kind of end by talking about this. This is one of the reasons why I'm looking at a lot of these products over here on the Matic network, because I've seen projects on other networks like IOTA just clone stuff from Ethereum, and it doesn't work out well because you just don't have that much adoption. But if we look at the charts here on QuickSwap, you still have major growth, $548 million. That's up from when I last talked about it, was like $300 million. So there's a lot of people shoveling their money into the Polygon network, which is poising itself to be a good competitor to the Binance Smart Chain and potentially being the go-to option for Ethereum. It's like a heck of a lot cheaper and faster than using Uniswap. If you want to buy a lot of coins, you just move over to Matic, buy the coin, and you can just move it right back to Ethereum or keep it on Matic. So I do think that it's got a lot of potential to, get just Ethereum users over here on board. And the other thing a lot of people were saying for Polygon in general is like, well, you already have Binance, you have BNB, why would you need QuickSwap? Well, the problem with BNB and Binance is that it's extremely centralized. Binance owns the BNB token. They can do whatever they want. They can lock your funds. They can lock your wallet from doing anything. So that is something that is a cause for concern for some people. Some people like centralized stuff. Personally, I don't. So Matic is way more decentralized in that sense, and not controlled by a single entity. So it's the advantage of Matic over BNB. So that is everything for today. I wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. Come to my Telegram if you want links for all this stuff. I don't think I'm going to put them in the description, and you guys can kind of do your own research and play around with a lot of this stuff. Really cheap fees, so just like with BSC, really easy to move your Ethereum over and test it out. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.